What's going on, guys? I think I'm just going to call this video Marketing 2.0. So yesterday I uploaded the video of me talking about marketing, going up to job sites and just shaking builders or developers' hands and just introducing yourself, being very presentable. And I drove by, there's a Taco Bell being built in one of the towns I was driving through. And, they had a porta potty there already. And I drove by it, and I said to myself, nah, screw it. Like, it's the end of the day, like, I'm tired. I'm not going to run up there and, introduce, talk, see if the project manager or owner is there or anything like that. And something in my gut was like, just turn around. So I actually just popped the U-turn in the middle of the road. Dangerously. Don't do that, by the way. And I walked in the job site. Very, very nice guy. He's actually from New Jersey, and he's building the Taco Bell in the town by me, which is in New York, upstate New York. Not upstate, but Westchester area of New York. And he's like, hey, awesome, man. I love to use local guides. I didn't even know you existed. Can you drop off a porta potty right now in Briarcliff, which is about maybe 30 minutes? And me off the bat, I was like, man, absolutely. So I ran down to the marina, got, not the marina, well, my trailer and everything. I rented a little storage piece at the marina. And I got all my stuff. I set it up. He sent me the address, and I dropped it off immediately. And, me and him chatted on the phone for about 20 minutes and stuff, and just like how I got into the business and the whole nine. And one thing I see commonly with these older gentlemen who, are builders, they're like their earliest is like 40, maybe 30, mid to late 30s, 50s. And one thing I found common with them is they love seeing younger kids or just people in general starting off in a construction field. And I asked him why, and he told me specifically, he was like, it's just like almost not a dying trade. There's such a need for it, but there's not kids my age, early 20s, early 30s, that aren't willing to get their hands dirty anymore. So that actually brings a phenomenal opportunity for people who are in the construction field to branch off on their own and start their own gig. Because within 10 years from now, as technology gets more advanced, and, some of these trades you can't replace with technology. Like porta potties you can't, electric work you can't, plumbing. I mean, not that I know of as of now, but, masonry. A lot of these trades are, like I said, aren't dying in the sense of demand, but in a sense of people wanting to do the work. So if you're in it, man, I feel like it couldn't be more of an opportunity right now to start your own business, and especially in the construction field, and get going. And I feel like a lot of kids my age and, or even younger, I feel like every generation is getting worse and worse. They just don't have a work ethic. And I grew up with my hands, working with my hands and, getting down and dirty. Like, it is what it is. And I always loved it. And, that's why I got into it. So it was nice hearing a perspective from an older gentleman that, these guys who own these bigger companies, one day they're going to, branch off and, go on with life. As they get older, they just can't handle the work anymore. And whether they have sons or daughters or want to get into it, I feel like kids just don't got it nowadays in order to run a successful business like this. A lot of people don't even know how to shake a person's hand and introduce themselves. A lot of everything's on email and that. People want to see a personality. People want to see a presentation behind the business. And that's, you being the person. Not just an email, hey, I have a porta potty business, book me when you can, So I thought it was pretty neat, a bit of an eye-opener, and, just going with my gut in that moment to turn around and talk to the builder that, I almost decided to just pass by and not even waste my time. Because it is funny, I did pass by the job a couple times, and the porta potty that's actually there, they have a really cool setup. They're one of the biggest in New York. And it was bright red. They had a really cool logo. They have a bunch of different colors. They have a bunch of different logos for their companies. They've been around for 35 years, I think, on their website it says. And, I'm striving to be like them one day, which I will be, if not better. So what actually caught my eye on the job was the porta potty. So it's pretty neat how it worked out. And yeah, got one job, and my buddy who's he does all the piping down in Manhattan, like underneath the streets, all the sewers and stuff. I don't really go into the city, the 5 boroughs, but this was on the borderline of Yonkers and in the Bronx. So I decided to do it. So I actually got 2 out yesterday. So all my porta potties, besides one, are out making money, which is cool. And I just put an order in for another 4 more, just in case we do get booked up, because I did talk to a lot of contractors yesterday. I should probably put more details into that. I walked into like maybe, I don't know the exact number of jobs, maybe like 7 or 8 jobs, sites, and like 4 or 5 actual office buildings of builders. Like, you know, like their headquarters, and just walked in, introduced myself, gave them the runaround, what I'm doing here, what I'm trying to do, and the whole 9. So, and, you know, they were really, you know, they seemed really happy, and, you know, I don't trust everyone, but, you know, who knows? So I'd rather be safe than sorry, have more than I need at the moment, and that's it. So you guys are seeing it live right now as my journey's going about on this, you know, starting this business, and that's it, guys. Just want to keep you guys updated on that, and I don't even know if I have any subscribers. I don't know anything about how to use YouTube, so I'm basically just for myself, and that's it. I will keep you guys updated on any other moves that goes on in the business. Have a good one, guys. Peace.